on the road. It is 9:30 at night. I was hoping to leave much earlier than this. I am a few hours behind schedule, but I've been very busy. Did not have time to pack as well as I wanted to. So, we're on the road. I'm headed west, and I'm going west for 2 weeks. And I'll see you guys when I get there. I have stepped foot in Iowa for the first time. About 17 hours of driving. I am sick of driving. Fun fact about me, I don't really like driving that much. But we're here, and I got about half an hour till sunset. I didn't have enough time to get to where I wanted to go, so I found some public ground that was on the way. So I'm just gonna get suited up here, put some pants on and some boots, and try to find a hot spot to listen to tonight. And then I'll probably, once it gets dark, get back on the road and keep going to where I wanted to get to so I can be there in the morning to listen. I have wanted to hunt Iowa for a long time, so I'm pretty excited about this. What a time to be alive. I love it here. No gobbles tonight, but that's okay. I didn't really expect to hear any anyways, so I'm gonna make a ham sandwich and get back on the road and get to where I want to be in the morning. April 13th, Scout Day, my first day in Iowa, my first morning in Iowa. Beautiful morning, just starting to break daylight. Woo! I love it here already. There's 2 of them. It might be 3 of them, because that might have been a different bird. I'm gonna burn the roads this morning. Try to walk into a couple spots and just find as many birds as I can. Because if I get beat somewhere tomorrow or something doesn't work out, I want to have a couple plan Bs. Stopped to film that hen, and there's 2 birds gobbling up on the private over here. There's a whole mess of gobbling going on down in this bottom. Sounds like a big old pile of jakes. I think I'm just going to ease down there and hang out with them for a little bit. After I got down here, I'm not sure that they are jakes. I think there's a couple jakes. I mean, it's just a pile of gobbling turkeys down in there. They're all in private. I came down here to the property line. I could sit here and listen to this for days and weeks and months. Unbelievable. It would be hard to put into words how much I enjoyed this morning. I didn't get all of it on camera because there's just too much. It'd be an hour-long video just watching this morning. Found a bunch of turkeys, heard a bunch, saw a bunch driving around. Actually walked up on two strutters about 40 yards away in a little clearing on this trail in the woods. They were strutting around a hen. I just had to stop. I mean, they were in range when I saw them, and the hen eventually kind of saw me, and they just kind of worked off. So I have an interesting problem now of this afternoon trying to figure out where I want to go listen, what bird I want to go listen for this afternoon. That's a good problem to have, though. The wind has picked up substantially, and it's supposed to get hot again, like 85 today. So found a little campground with some shade. Got my bed set up here. I'm gonna maybe catch a nap, and then I got a bunch of editing to do for the youth day hunt. And then I'm gonna get out this afternoon and see if I can't put one to bed. I'm loving life. I don't know if y'all can hear that bird gobbling the whole time them jakes are coming up, but he is losing his mind over there. It's the whole reason I got bored today. I couldn't sleep, so just been walking in places, checking for sign. He's just losing his mind. So I just walked in here. Owl hooted once, and I heard a bird gobble down in the bottom back there. So I worked to the back of this, and he kept gobbling, but he was getting farther away. I was like, all right, well, that's cool. And then I heard a bird gobble in the exact opposite direction, which is also public. And so I was just working the edge of whatever this is behind me, some kind of planted stuff. And I heard scratching down in this bottom right below me, so I just scurried up to a tree and sat down. I scratched back. And the whole pack of jakes, I saw them come up the hill. I yelped at them a few times, and they, I don't know if I got the camera on them when they were the closest, but I mean, literally, they were 5 steps. Not even 3, maybe. It was too cool, man. So I'm just I wanted to go. I had a plan of where I wanted to listen this afternoon, but kind of depending on what this bird does. He's just gobbling his face off. I haven't heard the other bird in a while. But if I get down in this bottom below me and I climb up the hill, I'll still be able to hear him, and I might be able to hear him better. I am living the dream. Well, I did a terrible job of filming there at the end. I was running like mad. trying to hit a few spots I wanted to hit, and I did. I found a handful of gobbling turkeys on the roost this afternoon. None of them are ideal situations. Most of them are actually like on private or on the edge of private. But, I mean, my God, I had maybe one of the best days of my life in the turkey woods. So now I just gotta, it's a good problem to have. I gotta figure out what bird I want to go after, and I'm trying to make the right decision. So I'm gonna suck down this ham sandwich real quick and try to get some sleep, and maybe come up with a plan for the morning. Woo, 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 woo. I think I chose wrong this morning. I came up to this little clearing where I walked up on the two strutters yesterday. Because when I did that, it was pretty early in the morning. Like, I knew they weren't far from their roost. There is nothing in my immediate vicinity gobbling. This is unbelievable. There is a pile of them gobbling over on private. There is some on public. Out in front of me over there, but they're just about as far as you can hear away. There's no good way to get to them. I come all the way to Iowa and still end up hunting a bird that's on private land that I'm trying to call across a road. But he's so close to the road. He's roosted like 50 yards on the other side of the road, so actually I have to get farther away from him to a place that I might actually be able to call him up to. We'll see if this works. I don't like this setup. When I was standing up at the tree, I could see everything okay, and I sat down, and I just don't. He's definitely got a few hens with him. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Try to get up on there. But I'm benched in between two property lines. There's private right over there, and then he's on private. he's moving to the left uphill, which is not what I needed him to do. I don't have many plays. There's so many turkeys gobbling right now, it's unbelievable. It's hard to even tell like where they're all coming from. Yeah, I gotta figure out something different on him. This isn't gonna work. He's going the other way. All right, that bird this morning didn't work out. He moved off with his hens. So I've just been bouncing around 2 spots that I stopped yesterday and heard birds. Pulled into one of them and heard a bird. Sounds like he's working a ridge in there. I think I'm gonna try to do a big loop and get on the same ridge with him. Woo! Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh my God. What a day to be alive. I'm gonna go put my hands on this bird. 35 yards. My God. I mean, you can. Whoa. Just trying to collect my thoughts here for a second. I am. Man, what a friggin' place to hunt. Oh, buddy. Good God. He is a gigantic turkey. Look at that beard, man. Big old giant head on him. These are some giant birds here. Look how big that friggin' tail fan is. Compared to the Osceola I just killed a couple weeks ago. Oh, man. I cannot believe that hen came running in like that. And she came in so fast, I'm thinking, oh my God, she's gonna get up to like a couple feet away from me. She's gonna freak out. And he's walking slow. He's never gonna make it up here, and she's gonna take him back off. But thank God he was two-stepping to keep up with her. And he got up here in time. And then instead of coming, if he had come the path she did, if he had been standing 4 feet over there, I could have shot him a long time ago, which doesn't matter. But of course, they're really good about putting all the stuff in between you and them that they can. I mean, look at this. I couldn't have had this any more perfect. They were down there. This is just a ridge, spine ridge. Falls off down there into a big bottom. And right over there down into a big bottom. I came from this way. I had the sun at my back. I was sitting at one of those trees up there. I mean, he would have never seen me. Just absolutely perfect. Perfect morning. There's still birds gobbling. And there's a hen yelping. He looks heavy. Oh, yeah. What a gigantic bird. Just a stud. A prime specimen of an eastern wild turkey. I've wanted to notch one of these tags for a long time. If you guys have watched any of my other videos, I think you'd know that I get pretty excitable when I shoot something or somebody else shoots something. I can't help it. I normally freak out. Maybe a little too much so. This bird, I don't really know how to put it into words, but it was almost like it was the last bird of the season, or that that was going to be the last trigger pull of the season. not sadness, but something similar to that. I'm not sure why. I don't want to leave here, really. I had, this is just a special place. I've wanted to come here for a long time. Finally got to come here, and it was everything I'd hoped it would be. I mean, it's no secret. Iowa has a lot of deer. Iowa has a lot of turkeys. Just what an incredible place to hunt. I've been sitting on this ridge top for over an hour now, just trying to soak it all in, take some pictures. What a great place. I might have to come back, and I think I'm going to.